recording. Hey, what's good? It's your boy Patrick, and we are here at the Alamo Drafthouse Woodbridge, and I'm joined by Philly's own Mac Guinea, Level Up Comedy, Glenn Lawrence McDonald. What's good,
What's going on, man? You know,
hey, X.
You know why we're here.
You gonna give it to you?
You know why we're here.
But bruh,
this is not to be confused with the Wakanda Forever. This is the left over the right. That's an X-Men.
You can't compare the X-Men movies and Black Panther together.
Yeah, I know, but that's an X-Men, not a Wakanda.
So I see your X, but look down. Do you see anything down with me?
He's got the Days of...
Well, I'm not really talking about. I'm like real down that way. Down that way. You don't want to see down there.
The X-Men Days of Future Past.
You notice something missing down this way though?
What?
Down this way.
What? No.
You don't see? Exactly. You don't see nothing. Because I don't even have a slight chub for this movie right now.
Oh, damn.
No.
Damn.
Not even Sophie Turner giving it to me right now.
You're throwing shade? Just
bruh.
Initial
Because seriously, man, because like, I'm saying...
I'm hyped.
Because
Dark Phoenix is one of my favorite storylines.
The X-Men films have always been... Well, the X-Men as a comic book has always been one of my favorite comic books. But bruh, they've been very disappointing. Because they weren't part of the Marvel MCU.
I like the Days of Future Past.
If there's anything that I'm rejoicing about this film right now is that it's the end of the BS, because now they're going to be with the MCU. They're going to be indoctrinated.
Listen,
Marvel's going to have their touch with them. They weren't good, really.
Listen,
you really say
I haven't had a problem with a lot of them. I thought they were meh, but Days of Future Past I thought was cool.
Exactly. When you can get good seats a day or two prior, when it's the Marvel joints and it's you're paying out the... Remember, Cass was on eBay for Endgame.
That's true.
To get
That's
seats.
true. And this is kind of the end of the era too. This is the end of the era
end
too.
End of bullshit.
End of X-Men. But I'm excited to see it. I like the Dark Phoenix story. I think Sophie Turner is going to do a great job.
I like everybody that's cast. Everybody that's been in it has been dope. Wow. But it's the script that has failed them. But
I don't know.
That's just my advanced thoughts.
Let's go check it out. I think it's going to be fine. He's throwing shade preemptively out of nowhere. Just for no reason, just curveballs. They just caught like a sleeper left hook for no reason. From this
I just had to let him know, because I'm gonna be real with him.
We should exchange shirts.
It's because cool of I got hookups. I got hookups.
But
that's why
I'm excited to watch it. I'm cool with it. I think it'll be all right.
All right. So I just wanted to give you our prelim. We're gonna throw it to the trailer, and then we come off of the trailer. We'll be done having watched the film, and we're gonna give you the 411. All right. NRW. That's our new review later after this trailer.
Why did you make me do that?
You know what? Let me turn it up.
Look at me. Focus on my voice. I'm not giving up on you, Jean.
She was my friend.
The last person who stepped to me got shanked.
You're my family, Jean. Stop. No matter what.
Stop.
Don't touch me.
Look. You're special, Jean. And if you stop fighting that force inside you, embrace it. You will possess the very power of the God. Bruh.
Didn't I learn from when Logan got discovered?
Tell me how we fix this, Charles. Tell me what to do. I don't know what to do.
What they didn't understand. They fear, and what they fear is to destroy.
It's your fault, Charles.
I'm scared. When I lose control, bad things happen to people I love.
Girl dies. She's still Jean. We can still help her.
Sometimes you want to believe people are something that they are not. And every time you realize who they are, it's too late.
She's coming.
just got out. Y'all have just seen the trailer while we've seen the entire movie. Initial thoughts coming up out of the joint, man.
You know what? It was kind of. I didn't like it as much as I like Days of Future Past or any of the other X-Men from this franchise. So I felt it was lacking. I thought it was better though than Apocalypse. No, I didn't even think it was better than Apocalypse. It was.
My initial thoughts that you saw before we actually saw it kind of just stayed the same.
Yeah. No, I probably would agree. Like I'm more on your train now. Before I had high hopes for it.
Yeah.
Not high hopes. I had moderate hopes, and it didn't meet a lot of those hopes. Although I will say, the action in it was really cool.
Favorite moments?
My favorite moments were like kind of the climactic scene where you got to see all the X-Men kind of working together, fighting the space beings. I guess we
finally got to see him like go ham and like actually use a parrot to just kill somebody.
Yeah, we got like, and we got to F you. We got
instead
to
of
fuck you.
I'll
fucking kill you.
Which is totally not like Cyclops, but yet they made him do it.
You know what I noticed? The whole thing was it was cool seeing them use their powers in different ways, but it was very weird because it just seemed like all of their like motivations were different than you've ever seen them.
Into the negative.
Like,
look at who's going to the negative now.
No, I just said the action was good. The action was good. The action was.
I like Dazzler.
Cool.
The party scene. The singer. Are you familiar with Dazzler? The scene where they're celebrating after the return
and everything.
Where she was using her powers.
Yes, that was cool. I thought the introduction to the aliens was kind of cool. That was interesting. The way that they did the Phoenix Force was cool. Yeah, that was cool.
You know, they really showed it as all powerful that the Phoenix Force is. If I'm giving some pluses, I'm giving that the Dazzler introduction and just them going ham, actually being evil. And
like see Magneto use entire like all of his force to use all the guns and how he was moving through things. Slicing things up, see a Nightcrawler like go ham and be like, "What? Fuck it, I'm using my tail."
Still not as good as that first X2 intro when they first had Nightcrawler in it.
Nah,
they had the president that was the best.
Nah, this was way better than that. What? This was way better than that. No. Go back and watch it. This one was real dope. He was getting
saving
busy.
The astronauts. Or when he was getting busy inside the train?
I thought the Nightcrawler, the actor, was very young, so that was kind of
shout out to Cody Smith McPhee.
He looked kind of young in the thing, but he was getting busy when he was using his tail. Like you hardly ever get to see Nightcrawler use his tail, especially like slice somebody up, choke people out. Do
that was good.
Nightcrawler, I give him a plus. Cyclops, he was. I don't know what was going on there. He's been neutered by this iteration of him in the Force, and then
I like him better though than the original.
All right, here's my problem. Professor Xavier is just a drunk. He just is always getting hammered.
You don't like Xavier in this, man.
It's like
he's a dick.
He doesn't. I don't like what is going on. That was weird.
More of the whackness.
There was a lot of.
Since we're already there in the hate, what did we really hate about this film?
I thought it was the way it was written was very like cookie cutter, like you love me because you love me. You don't have to let your emotions control you. It was very like basic.
It was terrible, bro.
Yeah,
let's just say that. And that to me is the biggest problem for me with all of these X-Men films under Fox. The story failed them. Great casting. I think all the actors that were in these X-Men films were well casted. Like I think Sophie Turner is a perfect Jean Grey. The guy that who all the roles were well casted. It's the script that fails all these people.
I think
beautifully shot.
I think it was shot well. It looked good.
It's the studio and the script.
I feel like the actors were very youngish, but I guess that's what you get from coming from post class. Here's the other thing that was crazy. What era are we in? Are we in 2000s?
That's the biggest problem.
Are we in the 2000s? Are we in the 70s?
Over the place with all of these.
Where are we at? Like what are we doing? There's like a little kid falling right now underneath us, trying to figure out where we're at too. But we couldn't figure out like what era are we in? Are we back in the Days of Future
I think
Past,
we were
or
in
the 70s?
like the 90s, 80s. I don't know.
No, it was,
and that's again
like
with the problem with these
60s.
things.
Yeah, dude, it was.
And here's the thing too, if she's getting, we see that she gets the Phoenix powers in this, right? But in Apocalypse, she used the goddamn Phoenix power.
Yeah, that was
at the end to
odd.
kill Apocalypse.
Yeah, that was
Bruh.
odd. So that's
Bruh.
what I was wondering. I was like, wait, is the Phoenix
makes
Force?
no
Is
sense.
it like the space
Again,
Force?
for
Or
script
I thought
writing,
it was inside of her. Oh, to begin with, that she had to
And
unlock it. That's basically what I thought. So it was very weird.
That's
to
what's
see
wrong
it
with the damn film.
come from an alien thing.
They
and
forget
then,
the previous
But
films
then
they
the
put
whole
out.
thing is you have like a whole alien force that comes from. Who are they?
Yes.
What did they want? Oh,
No,
they
it-
just wanted
yeah.
it to
No.
want it, and nobody.
we were
knows,
there
but
when you were there trying to stop the what?
It's
Bruh.
So it's
terrible.
so that was confusing.
Terrible.
Anyways, but
My hand's getting tired. I gotta
Oh,
switch
sorry.
up. I gotta switch. Let's do this. Let's do this
Switch
way.
over this
There we
way.
go. There we
Oh.
go. Hey.
All right, now,
All right.
all right, listen.
That hand was
so,
tired.
so we won't keep you guys too long because
Yeah.
it was just, yeah. But this is spoiler review. I mean,
Oh yeah,
spoiler-
spoilers
is it
all over
spoiler
this
for
one.
you? Is it
Spoiler review, but
we didn't
we're
really
not.
tell what happened. We
Nah, but we did. But we talked about.
I mean, everybody
the
knows
ending.
people are going to get busy. Or
But I don't
whatever.
think anybody's gonna see this because if you saw,
It was
the,
very empty,
The reviews
too.
were
It
bad.
was very
Yeah.
empty,
And again, if this was a true Marvel film, the seats would have been sold out. We wouldn't have been able to get the tickets
Yeah,
yesterday.
because I got tickets
and
today,
good
like
seats.
right front row center, right where we need to be.
So,
But I will say this: I
yeah,
enjoyed the action. I thought it was.
it's
Did you see all the
passable.
people who put the film together? There's so
Oh, yeah.
many people
Props
who
to
had
the-
jobs.
to those creatives, but not to the screenwriting
Creators.
department,
I mean, the
studio,
listen.
because that's what's whack.
I felt like a part of the actors kind of melded in too. They were just like, what are we supposed to do with this?
Yeah.
Like, what can we do with these words? How can I can't add anything into this. It doesn't, it's not evoking any emotion. The story was very basic. It was like I couldn't understand, like, what is she mad about? Like,
Yeah.
you killed your parents and he didn't want you to know about it.
And then Gene Gray, stop now, bitch! You lied to me.
Yeah.
Fuck. Professor X should have died at that moment. For real, for real.
So,
he should
there was
have
a- I mean,
the big one
there
because
was-
he was already turned.
Yeah.
Come on now. It was whack, son.
Yeah,
the best
so-
thing about this is now it's done. Fox is done. They're gonna rebirth all the X-Men characters. Thanos did his snap. That's how we're gonna introduce the X-Men into the Marvel Avengers MCU universe.
Oh, really?
And in a year or two,
How do you know
now
that?
give us an X-Men
How
film.
do you know that?
I don't know. How do I know?
Oh, he was
Smart like that.
just
That's what,
guessing?
as a screenwriter, as a good screenwriter, unlike the
That's
people
what-
that wrote this goddamn piece
Oh
of shit.
shit! See,
That's what you do. You
Listen.
use that snap, and down you bring in the.
I think they gave us a thing. They
Think
gave
about
us a
that.
thing, and I was very happy to see the thing. It was very cool to see all the X-Men use all
Stop
the
sucking
powers.
that Fox dick.
But
you just want
I'm
to. You just want to get with Fox, don't you?
Here's the thing: is I realize how difficult it is to like create something.
I create shit too. We create shit every
We
week.
create shit every week.
Be
Like,
real
so
now.
you know how
Be
hard
real,
it is
son.
to create shit. But what I'm saying is, there were good parts in it. Like the action, and everything was good. It just. You're right about the screenwriters, but I'm like, I want to give them the benefit of
What's the
the doubt
most
'cause
important
they
thing when you're
tried.
for a movie, man? A story has to be good.
The story was not great. The story was not
Was
good
whack,
at all.
dog. So
It
come
was-
on.
It was bad. It was bad, bro. It was bad.
Fox ain't paying you right now.
They're
Okay, is
not-
that
they're
there?
not paying
Okay.
me. They're not paying-
I'm
no,
just
not
saying,
at
so
all.
just-
But I'm trying to give
Let's
everything in a positive light.
rejoice that it's over now with Fox. They're coming into the MCU.
I'm happy that
Snap, snap.
Disney's got it.
Yes.
Snap, snap. Thanos should have just snapped this one
There you go.
out of existence,
Thank
so
you.
we never saw it.
Thank
Just
you. Philly's
wipe it
own
from our
Guinea Mac of
memory-
Level Up Comedy.
Our memory banks.
They're about to level up, bro.
But here's the thing: is I said.
But I'm sad to see the actors go. That's what I'm really, because again, I think it was well casted.
I think the
everybody
actors
that-
want to go though. They seem like they were
for,
trying to
yeah,
mail it in.
with this, yeah.
They felt like, man,
This-
what are we doing? That's what it felt like.
But
It felt like they were like,
yeah. In this, yeah, completely. Completely. I agree. But I think they were perfect cast. You know what I'm saying?
okay, sure.
Oh, so, well then,
No, I
okay.
just think they were
Okay.
very young looking.
Well, then
but we didn't get the
True.
Like they were cool for first class because it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you get to see when they're young. Now it's like everybody's grown up, and certain
Yeah.
people are older, but
True.
certain people aren't. And then,
So let's end this off then with casting the MCU X-Men.
Oh man,
Who would you want to see? Who's your new Jean Grey?
Shit.
Who's your new
is
Cyclops?
my
Who's your
new-
Wolverine? Wolverine?
My new Jean
Professor
Grey.
Xavier?
That's really tough. That's
It's a good
really,
one. Or should
really
we
tough.
save that for a future NRW?
We're gonna have to save it because I'm gonna have to
Casting.
do some research, man.
Okay.
I can't just off top come
Come
with the
ready.
new ones.
We're
I'll
gonna
come
promise
with
the
this.
viewers that, right?
Yeah, we got it. We got you. We got
All
you.
right.
We got a whole new X-Men universe. X-Men universe.
We're gonna do
for
a
you.
special
We got
X-Men
you.
in
We're
the
gonna do it.
MCU episode of
Well,
NRW.
you're gonna know before it drops, like who should definitely be in there. because we do know, we just can't off top.
Yeah.
I just got to go to my
I put him on the spot,
my books.
but I've got him to understand it's bad writing. That was the problem with these Fox X-Men films. It was cool to see on the screen when we first saw like the Bryan Singer joints. You know, it's like, oh hey, it's, you know,
yeah.
Hugh Jackman, perfect as Wolverine. If it wasn't for these films, we wouldn't have got Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
True that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We wouldn't have got some of the experiences that we did.
I mean, the thing
But
is,
the
I feel like
failed them.
to wrap it up, it kind of was like for this to be the wrap up film. It kind of was a little bit of a meh. Yeah. But like everybody said, it's like you knew it was coming to an end or whatever. It's just a weird way to end it. Although I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss for what to say because I like the action and I didn't really care for much else.
Action and effects are one thing, but it has to have a good story, and that is what we can agree it didn't have.
Very true.
There we go.
Very true, man.
All right, NRW, Glenn Lawrence McDonald, Patrick Michael Strange.
Just Glenn Lawrence. Just throw to Glenn Lawrence.
That's our review for Dark Phoenix. Let us know if it was as dark for you as it was for us. So that's where we're going to put that script in the dark, because that's where it should have stayed. Y'all motherfuckers should have hired us. We would have done a better job. Anyway, we out of here. NRW.
No way.